Yeah, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dion, back again with another video. Today we're simply just gonna be making a beat for Joeboy in the sense of his new single Contour. I'm just gonna start at the BPM of 102. The 1K kit which I'll be dropping, there'll be a MIDI kit full of chord progressions just to get you guys inspired. Actually, using a guitar, it sounds like this. It's acoustic guitar, so I'm gonna drop it. As you can see, this is in the key of G minor. It's an E minor first chord, and then a G minor second chord, and then the third chord is F sharp major simply. And these top notes are just basically the same. Basically just the middle notes of the chords. The lower notes are just the lower notes of the chord. Yeah, so I'm just gonna chop it up. First I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna chop it up. Okay, but now I'm gonna chop it up just to get the bounce I'm going for. Just move this one a little bit forward. So Control X to get rid of them, and then Control B. And as you can see, for the notes, I strum them using Alt S, but they don't all hit on the same time. This will just give it that more realistic effect. And of course, I came in with a flex, just this guitar fret noise. Just gonna place it where I think it's gonna be relevant. Alt B to copy over. Next up, I'm gonna come in with a jazz guitar.
Hours later.
Just so I wasn't feeling that, so I came up with this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move every note off the grid a little bit just to make it a little bit more realistic. Next up, I'm gonna come in with this brass, and this is just gonna be for transition purposes, and it's simply gonna play the last chord. Alt R to randomize and Alt S to strum, so they don't all hit on the same time. So for the effects, for the chords, for the initial chords, I'm gonna put the dramatic EQ and a floaty chorus. Yeah, it's already giving me the vibe I'm going for. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit more. As you can see, all three are did one mixer track just to add a common effect. So for the jazz guitar counter melody, first I have a parametric EQ just to cut some frequencies, and then a fruity flangers, and then of course a reverb. Just to push it more in the background, make it a little bit more ambient. So on the rooted track, I simply added a fruity reverb, and then I added an origin plugin from Cymatics just to add more of the vintage vibe to it. And then I brought the vinyl a little bit down, and then I brought the sample rate a little bit down, and gave me the effect I was going for. Yeah, so next up what I did is I exported out the melodies, all the melodies, and then as you can see my CPU is now a little bit down. I just saw that I have more room to work and I wanted to reduce my CPU. So how you do that, it's simply for the plugins you're using, you actually just replace them with a sampler, which is basically just an empty sampler, let me say. So how you do that, you simply come here, say there was a plugin here, just right click. Once you right click on options, and then you come here and replace, then you replace it with a sampler. The notes you're using, you will still be there, but the plugin will not be there. This will just help you keep your CPU down. And so now I'm gonna start with the drums. And please note all these drums I'm gonna be using are from my drum kit I'm working on, which I'll be dropping once I hit 1K. So if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please note all these drums I'm going to be using are from my new drum kit I'm working on, which I'll be dropping once I hit 1K. To this channel, please hit the sub button. Okay, and I did expect, which will simply just be bouncing off everything. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna add swing to it, about 30%, just to give the drums a little bit more bounce. So next up I'm gonna design a log drum. We're gonna increase the decay a little bit more and then reduce the release. And just balance it. So now I'm gonna figure out a pattern for the lock drum, which is going to stand out, but it's not going to be clashing with the rest of the percussion and the drums. So Alt B to copy over. Yeah, so next up we're going to design the second lock drum. For this one we want it to be that a little bit crunchy, so we're going to be increasing the time just a little bit more, or a bit less, just so it gives us that high and crunchy feeling, you know. And it's just going to be implementing some notes. Yeah, simply that, with the chords, with the guitar. Alt B to copy over. Yeah, so next up I came in with this plugged bass from this plugin, and I played with the attack, decay and sustain to get the sound I was looking for. So now I'm just going to search for a pattern that really fits the vibe I'm going for.
Six and a half hours later.
So for the effects, I simply added the EQ, cutting some lows and some highs, and then another EQ just to smooth it out a little bit more. And with the guitar, it sounds like this. Yeah, so guys, that's basically it. So please like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. We're trying to hit 1K before the end of this year. Peace out, guys.
Don't drop sauce, don't drop sauce. Don't drop sauce in it.